In this video, I'm going to be sharing some of the best career advice that the top 1% of corporate professionals use in their careers. Because after working with more than 3,000 people in our agency, we noticed what the top 1% do time and time again. Just a quick intro to who I am. My name is Mohammed and I run a company called We Are Career. We were founded in 2022 and since then we've become one of the US's leading boutique career coaching agencies. So far, we've helped more than 3,000 people across all of our different programs. And just a little bit more about me, my background first started in banking at NatWest, and then I worked in tech at SoftBank, and then eventually after that, I worked in tech sales at a bootstrapped AI SaaS company, which has since been acquired. So I'm sharing all of this advice from the lessons learned from my own career, as well as what I've learned from helping thousands of people in theirs. So lesson number 1, job hopping. The top 1% of professionals are always looking to job hop, but they do it strategically. But first of all, what does job hopping even mean? Simply, it just means you moving from your current role into a new role. And job hopping can be really good because it has been proven to increase salaries for most professionals. On average, professionals tend to get like 15 to 20% salary increases. However, there is a right way and a wrong way to do job hopping. So let me tell you the differences. Here's the right way to do job hopping. You want to aim to job hop every 2 to 3 years, and sometimes more if you're senior, maybe 4 or 5 years. And when you're job hopping, you want to look for actual growth. Maybe if you're going to be joining a better company with a better brand name, a better reputation, higher salary, maybe a role that comes with a title promotion as well, that's what you want to be aiming for. Job hopping can actually work better if you are genuinely underpaid or undervalued and you know that by going to a new role, you can unlock that growth. And here are some of the wrong ways that people do job hopping. So one is jumping jobs every 6, 9, 12 months. And the reason is if you're jumping jobs this often, it just shows that you are not loyal to any company and you are not able to show commitment to a single role. And recruiters see this as a red flag on your resume, on your profile. The second wrong thing that people get about job hopping is that they wait for opportunities to come before pursuing them. So imagine this, if you're 2 to 3 years in a company and you're looking for growth and you're looking to job hop, you should actively do outreach. You should actively apply to jobs and get yourself out there. You shouldn't just wait for opportunities to come to them. You should pursue it. So the top 1% of professionals, they don't just wait around, they pursue it relentlessly. And that's why it helps them that they always have a pipeline of opportunities. And the third thing people get wrong about job hopping is that sometimes they actually leave a company which is actually good to them. See, if you work at a company that, in 2 3 years, they're automatically looking to give you promotions, they're giving you salary increases, and they're giving you growth, that is a company that you definitely want to be long-term. So not everyone is actually going to benefit from job hopping, because if you work at a company that has a good brand name, that has good reputation, that is constantly giving its people growth opportunities, promotions, and salary increases, why would you want to leave? So if you understand this, the right way and the wrong way to do job hopping, it's going to really help you out when you're looking to pivot into your next role. Just a quick note, guys, if you're looking to job hop and if you're looking for an agency to support you with your career coaching, with application support, so that you can save time, effort, and get there faster, you can click the link below to learn more about what we do and how we've helped thousands of people. Now getting back to giving you some more career advice that the top 1% use. Number 2, you need to prioritize building good relationships. And what does this mean? How can you actually build relationships? Well, there's 2 ways. One is internal networking, and the next is external networking. Internal networking is basically when you build relationships within your organization, and external networking is when you build relationships outside of your organization. So let's talk about internal networking first. How can you actually do this? A few things. You can go to company events, you can go into team building events, and what this does is that you're able to interact with team members from different teams, from different locations within your company, so that you build better relationships with them the more you attend these events. Another thing you definitely want to do is have multiple mentors. Don't just rely on your direct line manager for feedback, for advice, for guidance. Try to get involved in different projects. Try to build relationships with people, leaders from different teams, cross-functional teams, so that you have multiple mentors. Because when you have multiple mentors, when you're looking for your next roles, when you're looking for other opportunities, whether you're looking for a promotion within your company, a role within your company, or you're looking for opportunities outside, these mentors can actually help you when it comes to references, referrals, and in the long term, that's going to really help you out in your career. And now external networking, how can you do more of this? Essentially, there's a few ways. The first way is you can just reach out to recruiters at companies that you're interested in, reach them out on LinkedIn, reach out to them on email, you can cold email them. And over time, you're just trying to connect with as many people as you can so that you learn more about those companies, what roles they're hiring for, learn about opportunities. And remember, most people you message, most people you outreach, most people you try to network with are not going to reply to you. They're not going to give a shit about you. Let's be honest, right? But the more you reach out, the more input you do, there's going to be some people who are going to respond to you. And those are the people you want to connect with, learn more about, and build relationships with. Because eventually, when they do have some roles, when they do have something relevant, they might actually hit you up. And that's why the people who pursue the top 1% of professionals who actively pursue opportunities, pursue building relationships, they're going to get more opportunities than people who are not, simply put. Another thing you can do is try to reach out to friends who work at other companies and ask them to introduce you to their colleagues, people that they work with, so that you can learn more about those companies as well. It's such an easy way to get virtual coffee chats, informational interviews going when you already know someone who's a mutual connection, a mutual colleague to the person that you ideally want to speak to. And the last thing I recommend, and the top 1% of professionals always do this, it's a very smart strategy. So what you want to do is essentially over time, you want to connect with people who are in your niche that you're going for. So for example, if you're a product marketing manager, what you want to do is over time, you just want to send connection requests and add people in your network who are relevant to that niche. Example, product marketing recruiters, GTM recruiters, marketing recruiters, and then you also want to connect with potential hiring managers. So you want to connect with director of product marketing, senior managers, lead product marketing managers, product growth lead, all of these professionals. You want to keep adding them into your network. Start with people in your location next to, where you're currently residing. But if you're not anywhere that has a lot of opportunities, you want to connect with where usually the headquarters are. You just want to get connected to people who are relevant. And over time, as you continue doing more and more, you're going to have hundreds, if not even thousands of people that are relevant for the product marketing niche. And what this does is when they're posting for jobs for product marketing managers, and because you have that profile, and when they search for people who are in product marketing, because you're connected to them, your name is also going to show up. That increases the chances that they might reach out to you to give you an interview and to give you an opportunity. So those are some of the ways you can increase your internal and external networking. And now number 3, building skills and building leverage. The top 1% of professionals are always looking to upskill themselves. What are the types of skills that they focus on? Soft skills, hard skills, and technical skills. So how can you work on each one of them? So now let's talk about soft skills first. Soft skills are basically people skills. You can't just read something and learn soft skills instantly. It has to be built by experience. So how can you do this? You need to get involved in more team projects. You need to get out of your comfort zone, talk to people that you don't know. You need to make an actual effort into build relationships and get uncomfortable. That is the only way that you're going to unlock your own skills. Through experiences, you're going to fail a lot, but those failures are going to teach you a lesson. You're going to be awkward at times when you're having conversations with people that you don't know, but the more you do it, the more comfortable you're going to get, the more confident that you're going to get, the better skilled you're going to get when it comes to people skills. Now, hard skills. So for example, if you're in corporate finance, hard skills would be like financial modeling, valuations, building financial reports. So how would you essentially get better at this? You just do it more often and you need to continually learn about it. So what you could do is read more financial news, ask for feedback from team members when you're building presentations, start building financial reports that are not even relevant to your job. Do it outside of your job hours so that you continually get better and better and better with this, so that over time your hard skills grow faster than everyone else. This is what the top 1% of professionals do to get really good at their domain and at their niche. To become an expert, this is the effort that you have to put in. And finally, we have technical skills. This applies to both technical professionals and non-technical professionals. Technical skills can be different depending on who you are. So if you're non-technical professionals, these are more so simply AI skills, how comfortable you are with the evolving technology nowadays. So whatever niche you're in, you should definitely invest some of your time into learning core AI skills, prompting, using the different AI softwares. You should also learn how to implement the basic level of data, such as building dashboards using Power BI or Tableau, because what this does is it also shows you how to build insights, analytics, dashboards, graphs. This can be used in finance, in consulting, in tech, in marketing. So different domains can benefit from you knowing data skills, AI skills. So you're going to make yourself more marketable and you're going to increase your leverage. And when it comes to technical professionals, you're more so on the side of programming and hardcore technical skills. And this, you just have to improve it by doing more personal projects, building your own tools, getting coding classes, maybe getting a technical or coding mentor. And you just want to learn more technology over time. So you continue to add more technical skills in your tech stack. So combining all of this is what the top 1% of professionals do. They increasingly invest time and money into their skills, soft skills, hard skills, and technical skills. And finally, number 4, this is more of a mindset thing. What top 1% of professionals do is that they are ready to get out of the comfort zone. They know that it's going to make them feel uncomfortable. They know that getting to where they want to be is not going to be an easy path, but they do it anyways. So how can you apply this to your life? So you might be in 2 situations. Situation 1, where you might feel underpaid, you feel stuck in your career, you might have hit a ceiling, you feel burnt out in your role. So that's situation 1. And what can you do if you're in situation 1? You can listen to everything that I've said, continue to build relationships, try to increase your skills, be prepared to start job hopping so that you can get yourself into the next opportunities. And now situation 2, this is the comfort zone. This is where career growth silently dies. And if you're in the comfort zone, you're just cruising by, you have an 80K, 100K, 120K job, and you feel pretty satisfied with your career, you're actually going to find the most benefit from this. Why? Because 1, you actually already have a safety net, you have a pretty good job, you're in a pretty good position, and most importantly, you're so close to getting to that next level. So it becomes much easier for you to actually pivot into better roles, the ones that pay even higher, the ones that are at companies that have the best types of brand reputation and growth opportunities. But what do most people do when they're in this comfort zone? They're not actively thinking about pursuing their job. They're just trying to focus on their current one. And they might know a couple of other people who are in better roles, making more money, but most people that they know are just going to be like them, right? This is the law of average. The law of large numbers, it goes towards the average, where everyone is just kind of cruising by, they're happy in their careers and making 80K, 100K, 120K. And they're not really thinking about more. They want it, they would like it, but they're not thinking or actively trying for it. And those people in the comfort zone, they might not even feel like they need to upskill. They feel satisfied in their careers. And even if they have the motivation and they want to pursue it, they probably sometimes feel like they don't even have the time to explore all these new roles and all these new opportunities. So what happens is all these people stuck in the comfort zone, trapped, they wait for something bad to happen. They wait to be laid off, or they wait to be burnt out of their role. Then only they decide, hey, I actually need to go into my next role. I actually need to look for a better opportunity. I actually need to look for a higher salary because this is not cutting it. But my question to them is, why are you trying to grow when you're under pressure instead when you're at the peak of your safety net? So if you're in situation 2, I ask the same question to you. So hopefully these tips showed you a little bit more insight into how you can grow in your career, how the top 1% of professionals do it. So just to recap, 1 is job hopping the right way. Number 2 is prioritizing and building your relationships. And number 3 is increasing your skill stack and building leverage. And finally, number 4 is being prepared to get out of the comfort zone. And my final advice is, if you're either in situation 1 or situation 2, don't wait until you need to pivot into a new role, look for better opportunities. Do it because you want to, because you like to. If you already have a safety net, it's even better. So hey, just before I end this video, if you're thinking about pivoting into a new role and you want to get one-on-one career coaching support and a team to apply for jobs on your behalf to get application support that saves you time and a lot of effort, what you can do is click the link below in the description, watch the quick video that explains what we do and how we've helped thousands like you. And if you're interested, you can apply and book a call to speak with a member of our team. We've helped plenty of people like you. So if you actually see our YouTube here, you'll see a lot of different case studies from people at different corporate role niches and what has been their experiences and their results going through our agency. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you until the next one.